Hi, I'm Dana, and today I'd like to share my sales from this past weekend, which was December 16th and 17th. And I had a total of $617.75. That's a gross total, and I sold 24 items. So the breakdown was on eBay. I sold 10 items for $395.75. Poshmark, I sold 13 items for $184, and on Depop, I sold one item for $38. So I had actually, really good sales this weekend, and so really happy to be keeping my sales up as we get closer and closer to the holidays, and that's traditionally when it really slows down. So anyways, what I'll do right now is I'll go through eBay sales first. Let's see, and that would be here. Okay. So first sale to ship out are these On Cloud shoes. Put that there. And these shoes are in really great condition. I found these shoes at my local Goodwill store. They sold these shoes for, I think it was $15.99. So I decided to go ahead and pick them up. This is the first time I've picked up these shoes, and from comps it looked like they had a fast sell-through rate. So let's see, right here. The title for this is On Cloud 5 Coast Shoes Men 10.5 Blue Sneaker Lightweight Casual Travel Comfort is my title for these shoes for this listing. Excuse me. They sold for $38.40, and it took I guess it took a day. One day after listing to sell. So these are, very fast sale. I think I must have either sent out a offer to watchers or a buyer sent me an offer. So let's see, I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna wrap this. I don't know if I can do it this way. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to wrap each one individually, I think. Oh, you know what? I'm going to be out of Scotch tape pretty soon. Jeez. So I'm going to need to go and grab some more Scotch tape. And I am starting to run low on quite a few of my shipping material. So I didn't realize that I had ordered some of my shipping labels back in November and they never arrived. I wasn't paying attention. So I had to contact Amazon and let them know about that. So I'm going to go ahead and look for, oh, there it is. They're right over there. Yeah, so I thought I was getting all prepared, by ordering my shipping labels early, and now I'm ordering them very late. So hopefully I don't run out of shipping labels before they come. They're supposed to arrive in 2 to 3 days is what Amazon said. So yes, I'm gonna need those. And if they don't arrive, I can always do it sort of the old-fashioned way, and that means going ahead and printing it out on my black and white printer. Or actually not my black and white printer, but my son-in-law's black and white printer. And then I can trim it out, cut it out, and then tape it on to the package. So, I can always do that. but I don't want to. I did that for a long time, actually, and it totally works, you know. Totally works to do that. I've also heard about people just going over to the library and also printing out labels that way too. And I think, you know, especially when you're starting out, you don't want to invest a lot of money in gadgets and things like that, because, you know, for one thing, you want to see if you really enjoy, you know, for example, if you really enjoy reselling, and you don't want to get stuck with a whole bunch of things that are only for reselling, like a label printer. It's kind of pretty much only for reselling. Probably use it for other things too, but I don't know. So I stuffed the shoes with some packing paper, and also I used those air pillows too. So, and by doing that, I feel pretty good about, you know, just putting these sneakers into a poly mailer bag. So here. There's a random lint on there. Okay. All right, next item is a CP Shades dress. CP Shades is a really great brand. It seems like it has a really loyal following. And when I looked up comps, I also Google lensed this dress, and a lot of CP Shades dresses, they sell for quite a bit. And to me, it's really interesting because it's a very simple design. You know, it's basically kind of like almost like a sweatshirt or t-shirt material in, you know, really nice soft cotton, simple A-line sort of sweatshirt dress with just a round collar and, you know, kind of I guess it is a heathered fabric. So let's see, just wanted to start that fold back up again, and let's see. Title is CP Shades Dress Women Medium Gray Cotton Linen Blend Long Sleeve Relaxed Fit. Okay, so this is a cotton linen blend, which I think also adds value to you know, this dress. And it sold for $50, and it took, wow, I think it sold in one day after listing. So this is a great sale. $50 for me is, you know, great profit margin. I really do love a fast sale. Could I have asked for more or listed it for a higher price? Maybe. And, you know, maybe sat on it for a longer period of time, yeah. But I actually received the offer for $50, and I went ahead and accepted it. So I just thought that was a really great price, or great offer. I picked this up at my local bins, Goodwill bins. So my average cost of goods is $1. I think it's slowly inching up. Now I think it's $1.32 per item. So, low cost of goods. Knew that I was making a good profit on this dress. Definitely would pick up CP Shades dress again. Pretty much any CP Shades item I'll pick up. And I just sold another item that was kind of like a rayon blouse, which is kind of unusual, but I believe it was a vintage CP Shade. So the company's been around for quite a while. Okay, so I'm going to grab another item. So when I prepare for these ship with me videos, I go ahead and, purchase the labels for each item, and then I pair up the item with the envelope or, poly mailer, and I try not to, jumble it around so that it's not with the right bag anymore. And so I have to be really careful. Okay, so next item is this very cute Christmas vest. Has all these really fun patches. It has some embellishments like add-ons like ribbons and pom-poms. Really adorable with, beautiful metal buttons. It's Karen Scott. I'm not exactly sure if this is vintage. I think it is. It looks vintage to me. Let's see, but I will read the title. Karen Scott Cardigan Vest, Women 2X Black Christmas Novelty Ugly Sweater Cute is the title. And this one took a while to sell. It took, I would say, about 3 weeks to sell. And it sold for $13.44. So yes, this was part of my markdown sale. I made sure to mark this one down because I didn't want to have it after Christmas. So definitely put it on a really aggressive sale to get it moving, and really happy that this sold. So this one sat in my closet, or not closet, Poshmark is closet, eBay is store. It sat in my store for quite a while, like I said, about 3 weeks. And, this is pretty much the last week that items can possibly get to buyers before Christmas. So, happy to move this item. And I really hope that it reaches the buyer before Christmas. And that they love it. They love this really super cute vest. Okay. I'm also thinking, I just remembered, I did have one Depop sale this weekend, and the buyer had written to me and asked me if they could please get the item before Christmas. So I don't normally ship on the weekends, on Saturday, but because this buyer was already purchased it and also had a really nice message, I decided to go ahead and ship it out. So I'll try to remember to place it up here somewhere. What sold was a polo Ralph Lauren Big Pony polo shirt. So and it sold for $38. So that was a good sale. And it had been in my Depop store for quite a while. I want to say it was in there about a month or so. So I'm happy to sell that polo shirt. Okay, so next we have a Eileen Fisher wool skirt. This skirt is so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is these pleats, panels, and pleats. This wool is just really a nice, thick, substantial knit, and yet it's still very soft. So let me find the title for this one. I think this one is, I sold 2 Eileen Fisher wool skirts this weekend, so I'm gonna make sure I'm reading the right one. Eileen Fisher skirt, women, large, gray, 100% merino wool, pleated pull-on flare is the title. And this sold for $30.40. It took about, I would say it took about a week to sell. So, fast sale, great sale for me. $30.40 is a really great profit margin. I'm always looking for, I am shooting for $20 profit on each sale. That's what I'm shooting for, at least. If it's more, that's even better. So not really folding this in the best way. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. Do this and this. Okay, that'll work, I think. Okay. So the reason why I think my sales have been continuing to be, really good for me is that I've been very consistent, and I've been consistent on a few things. One is I've been really consistently trying to pick up items that have a really good sell-through rate and with a higher profit margin, and something where I check my comps, I check the solds to see if comparable items are selling for a certain amount. And for me, in order to hit my profit margin, I need to sell my items for at least $27. So I do that. The other thing that I'm really consistent about is making sure that I schedule, list, and launch every day 5 items. And I've been doing that consistently. I have lowered the amount I list. I used to list for a while. I was doing 7, and then I cut back to 6, and then now I cut back to 5. And I kept cutting back because it takes a lot more effort to find items that have a higher profit margin and have a good sell-through rate. So that's the reason why I cut back. So rather than having a high listing goal and just picking up items that probably won't meet my metric just because I'm trying to meet my listing goal, I don't want to do that. I just want to try to pick up better quality items and list less items. So right now that's working for me, and who knows what's going to happen in the future. But yeah, so I don't even remember what I list. I think that was the Eileen Fisher skirt, and I read that. Okay, so next item is a White and Warren cashmere sweater. It has a really pretty ombre effect. Also has a texture to it. It's almost like a cable knit. It's a very subtle cable knit. Super, super soft. Just a really lovely sweater. The title is White and Warren Sweater, Women Large Gray Ombre, 100% Cashmere Cable Knit Soft is the title. And this sold in about, I would say about 5 days after listing, and it sold for $38.40. So this is a great sale. Really happy with this. I had never heard of this brand, but you know, I'm definitely going to keep my eye out for this brand, and I think other items can do really well as, you know, too, not just cashmere sweaters. Cashmere sweaters in general, you know, during this season can do very well. So I pick up cashmere sweaters no matter what the brand is, as long as it's in good condition. So, and people seem to be actively looking for them. So pretty much know that it's going to be, you know, a pretty quick sale, which is, I really love quick sales, fast sales. All right, there we go. This sweater I picked it up at the Goodwill bins. So again, you know, I shop at both the Goodwill bins and Goodwill stores. I also will hop into another thrift store called Out of Closet, and that's, you know, just in the next town over, so it's not far from me. And I live in the East Bay in California, so Northern California. Today I'm going to be, Mondays are always busy for me, very busy. I think, you know, one of the main reasons is because of, you know, shipping, the weekend sales, and also that I choose to make a video of the shipping day. So, you know, that always takes extra time. And besides that, I also need to list my items today so that I can add it to my scheduled listings. And okay, I also want to go sourcing at the Goodwill store, because I have this theory, I guess, that the stores have really great items on after the weekend. So, you know, like Sunday and Monday, I think are really prime days to go. And so I really try to go, but actually Sunday and Mondays are really hard for me to get there. So it's challenging. Okay, so here is the final Christmas sweater that I had picked up, and it sold as well. And this is a really very sweet cardigan sweater. It is the brand Heirloom Collectibles. And again, this one has all these embellishments on it, like little patches and studs and sequins, ribbon. Just really, really cute and very well made. Also has these, I don't know, they're like covered buttons. So just the detail on this sweet cardigan is really wonderful. If I were to pick up a Christmas sweater, this is what I would pick up for myself. So, love this sweater. Let me find it. So, title on this one is Heirloom Collectibles Christmas Sweater, medium blue cardigan embellishment. Cute is the title. And it sold for $26.40. And it took about 3 weeks as well. I think I probably listed this one the same time as I listed the vest. So again, you know, I had this price pretty high and probably had it listed too high, but I think I was going off of comps, so. But again, too, you know, depends on going off of sold comps, like am I going off of the high solds or the medium or low, right? So that kind of makes a difference. But yeah, so this was also part of my markdown sale, and I, you know, decided to do the markdown sale. I don't know, was it like it feels like maybe it was about a month ago, and to me it really helped my eBay sales. So, and you know, before, when I first started, I did not do any special markdowns or promotions or anything. And you know, since I joined the Reseller Nirvana group, and then I'm actually part of both Reseller Nirvana and Reseller Greatness, which is Technsports group. I'm part of both groups, but I learned a lot from the groups, and one of the things that I learned about was promotion. So, you know, learned enough to be a little bit less afraid to go ahead and do some markdown sales, coupons. I did do a couple of newsletters, but I'm not really comfortable with that yet, so really not part of my routine. But, you know, one day I'll get the hang of it, and it'll just be part of my eBay routine, I'm sure. Okay, so next item that sold is this really beautiful, yet another Eileen Fisher item. And it is 100% silk maxi to midi length dress. On me, it's maxi, but on a taller person, it might be midi. Really beautiful silk dress. And I'm pretty sure I found this at the Goodwill store. For a while I was finding a lot of Eileen Fisher at my Goodwill store, and I don't know what it was, if it was like a store that had a closeout sale and just donated, you know, all their Eileen Fisher or all their, you know, inventory. I'm not sure what it was, but was very happy to pick up Eileen Fisher. And I'm going to just go ahead and put the sticker on this, and then I can read off the title for this. Is it up or down? Here it is. Eileen Fisher dress, women, medium cream, 100% silk, midi, sleeveless, mandarin collar is the title for this. And it took about 3 weeks to sell. So it sold for $48. So this is a great sale for me. Very happy with the sale. And, you know, I really hope the buyer loves this dress. I think it's very pretty. Just really simple, elegant. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Vietnamese dress. or maybe even a Chinese dress because of the Mandarin collar and this, you know, it being sleeveless. So very pretty, flowy, great material. If I notice that a dress is silk, I will usually kind of pretty much always pick it up. So, you know, good natural materials, I think, is a really great selling point. All right, there we go. Let's see. Yay. So I think I just have, maybe 3 more eBay sales. So, yes, and you know, thank you for everyone leaving comments in the last video. You know, whether or not you guys liked the longer format of the Ship With Me's, and I got a lot of great responses. The feedback is awesome. It really, really helps me a lot. So you know, thank you so much for all the feedback, and I will continue doing the long Ship With Me's. Seems like quite a few of you enjoy them. So, but one thing I did do on that last one is I was able to edit out a lot of sort of dead space or dead time. So I think that kind of helps the flow of the video. So I'm going to keep doing that. But anyways, and I'm also going to try to add a little bit more shorter videos as well. So anyways, next is this Denim and Supply sweater. It's a 100% cotton sweater. It is actually kind of an inside out sweater. So it has that 3D knit quality. So I don't know if you can see it, but the inside is a lot smoother and tighter. And then the outside has that, I don't know, it exposes sort of more the knit or the weave. This I picked up at the bins. I pretty much will always pick up Denim and Supply, although I think I know the reason. Denim and Supply sits a long time for me. And I think what it is I have maybe nostalgia or something, or I think I might price Denim and Supply too high. So it tends to sit and sit. So, you know, I just think that it's a really, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do something, I purchased a flat rate cardboard envelope that's the legal size, so I just want to make it a little wider when I fold it. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read the title. There it is. Denim Supply Ralph Lauren sweater, men XL blue, Henley 3D knit Southwestern colors is the title. And let's see, it sold for $20 and it took about 5 days to sell. So $20, I had received an offer, I think it was for $15. I had this lightweight sweater priced pretty high. I think I might have had it at $40, $44 or something like that. Received a $15 offer and, you know, decided to go ahead and counter. I don't know what I countered. I probably counted it something like 32 or something like that. And the buyer came back with $20 offer. I let it sit there for a while. I kind of thought about it, and then I just said, you know what? This is an offer that's right in front of me right now. Do I want to have this sit in my inventory like my other denim and supply items. And I think I might have about 2 or 3 items right now. And so when I thought of it that way, I just decided to go ahead and accept it. So yeah, so you know, I'm happy with this sale. I'm glad I took the offer, and I really hope that the buyer loves this sweater. So super fast sale, and that's kind of one of the most important things for me, is a very fast sale. So because it was, you know, sold for $20, I decided to go ahead and try to maximize how much I might be able to profit off of shipping. So that's why I chose the flat rate envelope, the legal size, and because it's one of the more inexpensive. I think what I can do, I'm not really great at I think I can do that. Yeah. Yay. It's a little crooked, but you know, I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and just reinforce it. So that it will be okay during transit. Here. And here. Okay, I think it'll be okay, yeah. All right. Oh yeah, this is another Eileen Fisher skirt, and I believe it is wool as well. So I'm gonna tidy up a little bit here. All right, there we go. Yes, this is not a pull-on. It has a, I think it's a side zipper. Oh, and it's also a longer length, but it's very pretty. It's more of a trumpet skirt, so that means it's more sort of A-line, and then it's kind of scoots out a little bit on the bottom. Might also be kind of categorized as a mermaid as well, but it's very pretty. Looks like it's in new condition, so really great condition. This is going into a padded flat rate envelope, so I want to make sure that it packages down pretty small. Okay. I'm going to do this. That. That'll be good. All right, let me try to find the title for this one. Yeah, it's Eileen Fisher skirt, women, medium black wool blend, midi trumpet fit flare stretch is the title. And this one sold for $38, and it took about 2 weeks to sell. So great sale for me. Happy with the sale. Okay, that's too wide. That's yeah, this one. I think I sold 3 Eileen Fisher items this weekend, so that's, you know, really good for me. I am running out of Eileen Fisher in my inventory, so I would love to find some more. And you know, maybe I'll get lucky and find some at the Goodwill store today. this afternoon when I go in. I would actually like to go in earlier, so maybe what I'll do is I'll take right after I'm done with this video, I'll go ahead and run over to the post office and then immediately go to the Goodwill store right after that. Maybe stay for maybe an hour and a half or so. I try to stay for, you know, at least one new rack, you know, to come out, or one or two. So yeah. Okay. Next is a really awesome vintage cardigan, and it is suede leather panels in front and also along the shoulder in back. And this one, I'm pretty sure it's also the knit is probably acrylic. It seems like vintage sweaters are often acrylic. Okay, let's see. This one, vintage outdoor exchange cardigan, men large, brown suede leather panels, grandpa 80s is the title, and it sold for $20. It took about almost a week to sell after listing. Somebody sent me an offer for $20, and I just decided to go ahead and accept it. Not sure. I don't think I listed this for very high. But anyways, I thought this is a nice piece, a little different. And so, you know, I decided to go ahead and pick it up, and I picked it up at the Goodwill bins. And because it is acrylic, I think it's acrylic, right? Yes, I decided that, you know, I didn't want to list it for too high of a price. So anyways, would I pick this sweater up again? Yeah, I would pick it up again. I think it's a really nice sweater. I think, you know, it sold very fast. So again, you know, that's kind of very important to me. Eventually, I don't know, I keep thinking eventually I'm going to need to start listing more items, but I'm not a great lister, so. Okay, there we go. How is everybody doing? I hope everyone's having, you know, really nice sort of holiday season. I hope everyone is having really good sales too, continuing to have good sales. And, you know, it's getting closer and closer to, I guess, Christmas. So, I don't know, from, you know, what's selling for me, I don't feel like it's a lot of gifts. I feel like it's, people are buying, maybe they're buying their own gifts, you know? That would make sense to me. You know, I haven't been selling like a whole bunch of new with tag items or things like that. So, okay. So I think, yes, I think that's it for eBay. So now I'm going to start on Poshmark sales. And I had quite a few Poshmark sales, but for not a lot of profit. So, and you know, that's okay. Was able to turn over, you know, a lot of items, so that's good. Let me see. How should I do this? Again, I want to be really careful that I don't mix up the items with somebody else's envelope. Okay, this is a pair of Reformation jeans, and they are pretty much, I think they're pretty much just skinnies, but they are in a really great light wash. And I think I've had these jeans for kind of quite a while. The title for this is Reformation Jeans Women 25 Blue Serena High Skinny Montego Wash Light Stretch is the title. And you know, the reason I like to read the title off is that if you know, you guys are interested in maybe hearing any of the keywords or the title structure, if that might be helpful for you, you know, but that's why I thought I'd read off the titles. Anyways, this sold for $21, and it took so it took about 4 months to sell, 3.5 months to sell. So this is not a fast sale. It's not meeting my profit margin. I don't know what it is, because I should actually kind of look up Reformation jeans again, because they used to sell really well. Oh, I know what it is. They are skinny jeans, so you know, they're not the most popular cut right now. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here and put this out. I would think that's the reason why. Although, you know, kind of wonder if Reformation is not as popular as it used to be. You know, if you guys have a sense of that, let me know. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I've actually found last year I went to a really nice shopping mall to just basically, you know, I don't know, look around, and that's when I went into Aritzia, and I thought that was a really nice store, and I was like, very much anything Aritzia I would pick up. But for me, I feel like the Aritzia items have kind of slowed down for me. So I don't know if that brand is not quite as popular as it used to be. Or maybe it's just, you know, the items that I picked up are not as popular. Okay, yeah, I can put that there. Yes. Alrighty, so here is a very cute little Free People skirt. I think, oh, skirts. They are skirts. I don't know if you can see this. It has a very sort of high sheared waist and ruffles at the skirt, and then little shorts underneath. So this I also found at the bins. It's very lightweight. Items like this really bring my cost of goods average down. So I'm just gonna fold it. Do that. Okay, so let me find the title. It's Free People Skirt Women XS Black Pepita Mini Skirt Shorts Floral Smocked Flowy is the title. And it sold for $30. And it took about a week to sell. So this is a fast sale, great sale for me. I had a kind of a good feeling about this little skirt, you know, very cute. It's in good condition. it's a skort, so it's a little bit practical. And I was able to find the style name, so I think that also helps. I think it helps sell the item. So I still pick up Free People items, and I don't know, they seem to be, Free People seems to be still very popular on Poshmark, so I like to pick it up. And the style for Free People I think is really, really good. So, alrighty. Oh, I can put that there. Ooh, okay, you know what I'll do is I'll go ahead and, I got a couple of bundle sales this weekend, and I received 2 bundle sales, and it was from the same buyer. So what was really great about this is altogether she bought 7 items, and so it was actually nice that she did it in 2 separate batches so that, you know, the weight doesn't exceed the 5 pounds. Anyways, let's see. This first bundle is 4 items. Here is a pair of Rag & Bone, are they cargos? Cargo pants. They're more of a skinny leg cargo pants, but they're in excellent condition, really cute. Also, Philosophy linen camo shorts with elastic waist, very cute, and also a drawstring tie. And a Cloth and Stone pull-on. I think these might be tinsel or lyocell. Yeah, Tencel. These are 100% Tencel pull-on joggers, and these are super cute, lightweight, comfy. And then finally is a Burton snowboarding jacket, and this is really cute, nice and simple in gray, and inside is cream. So let's see, let me just kind of mold this up a little bit. Let me find this. Okay, so this bundle sale came out to $75, and I went ahead and accepted. I think this was good for both me and the buyer. You know, it's a really good discounted price, but yet $75 I'm still making a profit on. And yeah, so anyways, Tamara, I don't know if you are you know, a viewer, but if so, thank you so much for this purchase. I really appreciate you. And I am happy to move these items. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. For these, I'm gonna ship it out in a large flat rate box. And so I'm just gonna, you know, line it with some packing paper. I can just, since I folded them all, stick them in here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so actually, last year I went shopping at the mall and, checked out a lot of retail stores. And this past weekend, my two daughters and my daughter's husband and I all went to San Francisco, and we went to Haight Street, which is, like Haight and Ashbury. And there are tons of thrift shops down on that street. Let me think. Okay. So that was actually really great research for me, just to kind of see what's out there, what's popular, what's trending. And the fact that there are so many thrift stores, buy-sell trade stores, vintage clothing stores is I think it's good news for us resellers, I think that the stores were very crowded, lots of people shopping. San Francisco, I feel like a lot of San Franciscans have pretty good money. A lot of it is like, I don't know, tech money, things like that, financing money. A lot of young people who work in San Francisco, they have money that extra money to spend. So that's kind of what I notice about San Francisco. Also tends to be pretty trendy, so it was actually really good research for me. And I have a friend, I actually have a couple of my bins friends, and they own vintage shops, these thrift stores. So I love the fact that they own these stores and that they're doing well, Actually, I think it would be really, really cool to own a thrift store, a vintage shop. I don't think I have the guts to do it, but it seems like that would be something that I would probably really enjoy. Okay, so put this in here. Okay. Next is a Farm Rio jumpsuit, which is really super pretty. Here it is. So very pretty jumpsuit. I don't know if you can see the pattern. It's red and I would say red and off-white, really wide leg, long, short sleeve with a plunging neckline. So I believe it feels as though it has a little bit of linen or some linen in it. Really, and it's also, no, it's not new with tags, but it still has part of the, tag stuff on it. So I don't know if it was ever even worn. If it looks and feels like it's, brand new. Okay, so I'm just gonna start folding it a little bit. This I picked up at my closest Goodwill store. There's a little bit of little loose threads, just trim. And this came out on a new rack. There are, there are quite a few, employees who put out, they pick and they put out items on new racks at the store, and I really like, especially one of them. She's so sweet, super sweet. We even exchanged phone numbers. And I don't know, I just really like her a lot, and she has really good taste. So I'm always really happy when she's working and when she is putting out, her racks. So this was on her rack. And so I just decided to, go ahead and purchase this item. So, and it sold really fast. Let me see. I think it sold really fast, if I recall. Yeah. Farm Rio Carmina Jumpsuit Women Small Red White Floral Linen Blend Wide Leg is the title. Sold for $50, and it took, I think it sold it in a day. So it's very fast. Very fast, great sale. Great profit margin for me. I knew that Farm Rio was a desirable, good brand. I believe Farm Rio is also sold in Anthropologie, or at least some of their items. So I still like to pick up Anthropologie brands, and it seems like there is a following for Anthropologie. Oh, let's see. Okay. Next is a pair of Prana pants for men, and I really like picking up Prana men's pants, especially. They have a really great sell-through rate. I don't know if this is the Zion or the Brion. Let me look it up. So, where'd you go? Where'd you go, pants? Okay. Prana pants, men, 30 by 32, brown Zion, straight performance activewear hiking stretch is the title. Excuse me. It sold for $42. So this is, a great sale for me. It did take a little while. It took about a month to sell. So, or actually not a month. It took about 3 weeks to sell. So actually that's a really fast sale. I will definitely pick up Prana men's pants, if it's Zion or Brion, excuse me, I will get them. Okay. Women's pants do pretty well too, but the sell-through rate on men's pants, like, especially the hiking pants, is really, really good. So, let's see. So when I went to San Francisco, to Haight Street, I didn't source it all. I had my daughters with me. they don't like to thrift really, you know, especially my younger one. She was like really not having it. We would pop in and out of stores like, you know, really quickly. So I knew that it wasn't going to be like a sourcing trip, but what it was for me was it was really like a research trip, you know, just to see what's trending and stuff like that. So anyways, and then it was really nice to just spend time with my family. So okay, so this one there, I read the title, so that's good. Okay, ooh, yeah, this one is interesting. Sale. So this is a brand called I can't remember it. Zadig and Voltaire. Zadig and Voltaire is the brand, and it's a really kind of an expensive brand. It's also new with tags, and it's 100% cashmere. And it's this really nice soft blush pink color, which I think is very popular, flattering color on almost everyone. So I found this one at the bins. Yeah, I found this one at the bins, and you know, it's new with tag. However, it had this lightning bolt patch. I don't know if you can see it, a lightning bolt patch, and it was like halfway torn off, and the patch was all mangled and torn. So what I decided to do was just take my seam ripper and remove it, and then I can always just include it in the wrapping, you know. But I disclosed it in the listing. I just thought it looked much better without without it, and when I removed it, there was no holes in the knit, so you know, it came off fine, so that was good. So this is a really nice pickup, I think. Just the quality is great. The brand is great. This is the kind of find that I love finding at the bins, you know, where it's kind of not something I pick up every day, but it's a really great item. Just really fun to find this kind of thing. Let's see. Ooh, I'm running out of packing paper too. I have more, I just have to go grab it. I'm just gonna get the sticker out and then I'll find the title. Did I read it? I don't think I read the title. Zadig and Voltaire cashmere sweater. Women, medium, pink, 100% cashmere, no patch, new is the title. This sold for $58, and it took about 2 days to sell after listing. So this is a great sale for me. Very happy with this sale. I would say that it took me a little while to list because I had to kind of mull over and think about what I wanted to do about the whole patch situation, you know. It's like, do I just sell it as is and let the buyer, you know, deal with it? Or do I go ahead and just remove it myself, you know? And so I kind of sat on it for maybe a week or something. Yeah, probably around a week. And then before I decided to just go ahead and remove the patch. I forgot to put this in the wrapping. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just tie it on here, so that way. Let's see, I have to find the ending. This is, I used to wrap all my packages with twine. I don't know, maybe like a year ago. And then, you know, I used to handwrite these thank you tags and put them on the twine. And then as my business, you know, grew and I had more sales, it just didn't make sense for me to do all the handiwork, you know, all the extra work, although I really, you know, I actually really enjoyed it. So this, yeah, and especially during the holidays. I mean, in some ways I wish I could do like, you know, even more fun wrapping stuff, but it's just, it just takes too much time. So, and then I'll just put this in the back. Yeah. So, anyways, just gonna put the patch in the back. I'm pretty sure they don't want that, but at least they can see what it was. And again, I like sort of the twine because it has kind of a natural look, and it kind of goes along, you know, well with the packing paper, which is, you know, unbleached and sort of natural colored. Okay, that's that. I have one more piece left. All right. Okay, I wonder if I can use it on this. So next is a fleece vest, and it's Patagonia Cinchilla fleece vest. It also has, oh, sorry, I have a hair that's tickling my face. It also has a company logo embroidered in the back, but it is basically blue on blue, so it's you can barely see it. So this is the kind of company logo embroidery that I like, you know, because it's very non-discreet, very discreet. I'm sorry, not non-discreet. It's very discreet, so I like that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and find this one. Title is Patagonia Vest Men Medium Blue Cinchilla Fleece Outdoor Activewear Warm Soft. And it sold for $25, and it took about 3 days to sell. So this is a fast sale. I think I should just do this. It doesn't take long. Okay. Let's see. So are you guys setting goals and things for 2024? Resolutions, goals for your business? Just kind of curious. I haven't really thought about goals, but I really need to think about them. I think, you know, basically I'm in the two groups, with Chris and then Technsports group, and we're always setting goals constantly, and we set daily goals, we set weekly goals, monthly, but I haven't done one for the year, so I want to think about that, you know. And if you guys have already set your, you know, yearly goals, leave them in the comment below. I'd love to, you know, find out what your goals are. I I just kind of feel like I want to keep doing what I'm doing, and just getting faster and better at it. You know, I mean, that's kind of one way to look at it. Oh, I need to grab some. So here is the last sale. It's a 3-piece bundle, and it's here. Let's see. We have the Lululemon, I think it's Vinyasa. Is it the Vinyasa scarf? It's an infinity scarf. It's very pretty in this really pretty bright blue color. It's almost like a Caribbean blue. This is really nice. And let me find. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, so this 3-piece bundle sold for $68. So it includes the Vinyasa scarf and this pair of Viore pull-on pants. This is really nice. I think it's ripstop fabric too. Yeah, so these are really durable. And then finally, new with tags, Rolla's jeans. And I think Rolla's is an Australian brand, I believe. So, and it's new with tags. So I've actually had these Rolla's for a really long time. So I was, happy to let them go. When I checked sell-through, they seemed like they did pretty well, but there weren't a lot of sold comps. So, there weren't a lot of listed either. So, let me see. I'm going to need to put it in there. Okay. So very happy with, this bundle sale. And it's not something that I get a lot of, like I like to say that Mackenzie over at McPherson, she's the queen of bundles. It amazes me how many bundle sales she has. And I always thought that, I wouldn't get that many bundles because I think I'm down to 325 items in my closet and in my eBay store. So I really don't have a lot of inventory. So I just felt like, I wouldn't make that many bundle sales because people can't find, perhaps they can't find their size or, things like that. Let's see. So I'm going to see how I'm going to, this will work. Okay. There. Right. I think this will fit. Okay, so now get ready to run over to the post office and run over to Goodwill and then come back and do my listing. I already have photographs waiting to be listed, so, ready for that. So anyways, thank you so much for, joining me in this video, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and also leave me comments. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.